SacTown Movie Buff Television. Once again, it's your boy Kier, the critic, and today in the studio we have a writer, director, producer, cinematographer. You do a lot of things at such a young age. Mr. Parker Viale, how you doing today, Parker?
I'm doing good. How are you?
It's great to have you on the show, man.
Happy to be here.
Oh, well, good stuff, man. So let's just get right into it, man. So obviously we had your film at the film festival a couple months ago, which is a really, really good film. How did you get involved in filmmaking?
So it was back in 8th grade, actually. So that was also about 7 years ago.
Okay.
And I actually started a news program at my school where we would just, every Friday we would shoot just a little video of information going on around the school. And then it would air in all the classrooms. So that's kind of where I started. And then one of my friends named Diego, he just came over just to have fun one time. And he's like, hey, let's just make a film. Just out of the blue. I'm like, okay. So we picked up a camera and just shot something, and then
the rest was kind of history.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
It's very cool. And so now I know I mentioned that you kind of write all your own films as well. You write them, you direct them, you produce them. Mm-hmm. So I know that we saw the one I saw. It's a sequel. I didn't see the previous film, okay. But it's a horror film.
Yes.
Is horror kind of like your main genre of film that you prefer to direct or write or?
Yeah, I think currently at the moment it is. I will be switching gears shortly because I've done 3 horror films in a row. And then one of my first films was also horror. And then I've also done an action one as well. And,
oh, really?
And a drama, yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I love horror. It's a lot of fun.
No, horror is great. I love horror as well. I also love action as well. What was the name of the action film?
That one was Double Dealing. That was shot in San Francisco, actually, okay. And that was in 2019.
Okay. And how did good reception on that one as well?
Yeah, I mean, it was my second public film on YouTube, and I was still, getting used to things, and so it didn't really get that much reach, unfortunately. But and I didn't know about film festivals at that point either, so it didn't really go anywhere, just on YouTube.
Yeah,
so.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah,
I'm not upset.
That's good.
I know that you have another short film coming up. It's right here, Portrait of Film. Can you tell us a little bit about what that film is about, or?
Yeah, so essentially it's about a young woman who attempts to communicate with her dead sister. So think kind of like Paranormal Activity.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm intrigued.
That's good. Yeah, but it's a short film that is just under 9 minutes. So definitely a lot shorter than my last one, which was like 22.
Okay. So it'll be a little bit more. And do you prefer to write like shorter films, or is it just budget, or?
It's a mixture of both. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've only written short films. One day I'll do a feature, but it's a little nerve-wracking just thinking about going from a 10-minute short to an hour and a half.
Yeah, there's a lot more that's involved, and then you got to bring in craft services and crew,
and the budget just
skyrockets from there for sure. But for now, obviously you're pretty good with short films, and you're in school now for film, or? I
am, yeah. So I'm currently attending Diablo Valley College in Pleasant Hill. I got 1 semester left, and then I plan on transferring to SF State to get my BA in cinema.
Okay, so. Very cool. And then when you graduate, you're hoping to just continue making bigger films?
That's the goal, yeah. I mean, the big dream is hopefully to get into Hollywood and, just start climbing the ladder.
Hey, man, you're off to a great start, man. If you're 20 and you've already made how many films now? 5?
I think 6, 7 maybe.
Yeah. That's great, man. I haven't made any films, so that's... Actually, I have. I made some short films when I was in college as well. But
you watch and review a ton of them. So
I do watch and review a lot of films. Yes, that's for sure. Yes. I don't have time to do any film. I really don't have time for anything else. My wife would kill me if I tried to take on another project.
Right.
But so yeah, I mean, just the passion of what do you like about horror films that I guess kind of gravitates you to that?
I think honestly, the audience reaction. Just being able to watch the film in a theater with a whole audience and just seeing them jump and just react to it. And it's really rewarding. You've done a horror film correctly if people are jumping and screaming.
Oh, for sure. So, yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. No, I used to love to jump and scream when I was younger. But now that I'm getting older, man, I don't jump and scream as much as I used to. It's like when I was 20, I could ride on roller coasters and scream and, but now now I get anxiety. Sometimes I watch films and get a little bit of anxiety. So no, I totally get it for sure. Well, if anybody wants to get a hold of you, they want to work with you, they love to be in one of your horror films, whatever case may be, what's the best way they can reach you and how can they find you?
So the best way would be my website, which is parkerfilmco.com, and from there you can find my YouTube channel, my Instagram. All my films are on there, my YouTube channel. It's all there.
Okay, very cool. Well, thanks so much, Parker. Great having you on the show.
Thanks for having
Look forward to watching this at our next festival.
Yes.
And then, yeah, just keep making films, man. You're, like I said, you're right at that great age where you can just continue just to flourish as you continue your career. And I look forward to see what you do in the future for sure.
You. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, great work, man. You're off to a great start.
Thank you.
Thank you again for watching another edition of SacTown Movie Buffs. We'll be back in with another episode soon. Have a great day.
We're clear.
Cool. Very quick.